Hi everyone. I'm just gonna give it a few more seconds for people to join in. But today we're gonna be doing a nice morning skincare routine, and this is gonna focus more specifically on depuffing because I feel like I'm very puffy. I haven't been sleeping very great because we have the puppies and we're fostering puppies, but they leave this weekend to go to their forever homes. So I'll just wait for a couple more people to come in and then we can get started. Got my Starbucks and my chipped nail. So I feel like we could probably get started with our depuffing. So the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is this ice roller. And I really love this ice roller specifically for my under eyes. It's really big, so you get like a lot of surface area. But I like to do this before I actually go in and cleanse anything because I always feel like, you know, I keep this in my freezer. It's got germs on it, So it's just kind of like something that I like to do before I start my cleansing. And I just ice roll with this ice roller. It's actually on sale right now for 20% off and it's $15. I love this ice roller. I think it's a godsend. It works so well. You can use, I also really like to use this when I have migraines. Hey Shauna, hey Dad. Oh my God, yeah, I really want to bling out my own Starbucks cup. I feel like that would be a fun little art project. So basically all of the products that I'm going to be using today are going to be highlighted right below this video. And if you do purchase, it definitely does help me out as a creator. So thank you in advance. I do receive a commission, so thank you. But I really like this ice roller to just kind of like wake my face up in the morning, especially on the days where I know I didn't get a good amount of sleep like tonight. Last night, I was up all hours of the night with the puppies. So I really want to try and take a nap after this live. So I'm just ice rolling. Hey Monique. And like I was saying, I really like to use this for whenever I have a headache. I get really bad sinus headaches, and I also just had a sinus surgery. So my head is like a little bit, hurts a little bit. Hey Dana, hey Daniela, hey Monique. So, hey Mom. So yeah, I'm just ice rolling, and I do this for about like 5 minutes. Obviously, you want to keep it going and move with it. You don't want to get like freezer burn or anything like that, but this is on sale for 20% off. And it's amazing. I keep it in my freezer. It doesn't take up a lot of space at all. And I specifically really like this for depuffing. I'm doing good, honestly. I'm really tired with fostering the puppies. It's a lot more work than I thought. But they're amazing. Like, thank God I have Riley to help me and he has me to help him, vice versa, because I would never be able to do that alone. But yeah, at night, they're starting to get like very attached to us. And at night, they want to come out of the cage or their pen that I have, like their circular pen. They really want to come out and they have so much energy. So like I'll wake up because I'll hear them, and I've been sleeping on the couch. I've been sleeping on the couch because it's just easier to deal with them. You know, like the one night I didn't sleep on the couch, they had like just poop. It was like poop snow angels. So I've just been like really, really tired trying to catch up on my sleep. But this is the last week we have them. And we're meeting with adopters all this week. So I'm excited for them to meet their forever homes. Thank you so much for following. So yeah, this ice roller is currently $15. It's 20% off. And I love it. I think it's great for headaches, migraines. It's great for depuffing your whole face. After a night out with a little holiday drinking, this is great too. So now that we kind of have this depuffed, let's move on to actually cleansing our faces. And we're gonna now, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the Foreo just a little bit. I specifically really like this, not only for cleansing my face, but I also really like it for cleaning my makeup brushes. So this is like a 2-in-1 kind of purchase. It's 25% off, has over 700 reviews, and almost 5 stars. So we know that this is gonna be a great product to use, and I like it to literally take a makeup brush, swirl it on here with some cleanser or your makeup cleanser, your brush cleanser, whatever you use, and I just kind of like swirl it on here. I wanted to quickly mention that before we actually start going in and cleansing our faces, because I really, really, really love this for a multi-purpose situation. I just feel like it's great, and it also has firmer bristles on the back and more fine bristles on the front. So yay! Mom, Dad, you're gonna love the ice roller. It's so good for depuffing. Obviously, I still should be doing a little bit more right there, but we are gonna be using under eye patches, and I'm hoping that that's gonna hide the fact that I've been tired since 2020. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, if you guys are interested, all of the products that I'm using are linked down below, and I do receive a commission, so thank you in advance. This is 20% off the ice roller, and it is $15, so I highly recommend it. And you get a lot of surface area with it. It's great for headaches, migraines. Even like if you have TMJ, I love to use this on my jaw because TMJ can be so painful, and I grind my teeth, so this is a really, 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 really great tool to have if you're someone that has migraines, gets puffy, all those types of things. So now I'm just gonna get my face wet. I always like to start with my face wet, and we're gonna be using the Foreo, which is right below. And we're going to be going in with one of my favorite cleansers. This is from Paula's Choice. They are one of my favorite skincare brands. This is the Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. I like this because of how silky it is, and it doesn't make my face feel like it's stripped. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cleanser right on the Foreo and turn this Foreo on. Oh no, it's dead. Dang, I thought I charged it. Well, it's okay, we can still use it, but I'm just gonna use the Foreo with this cleanser. Now this cleanser is incredible. It has almost 1,000 reviews and almost 5 stars. It's only $22. And with Paula's Choice, it's really great for every skin type. If you have acne prone skin, if you have sensitive skin, oily skin, dry skin, it really is so good. And you can use this with your hands as well. Like, you definitely don't need the Foreo. I just wanted to highlight it as something that I really like. So the thing with this cleanser is that it's like a very milky cleanser. You're not gonna see it foam up, but that doesn't mean it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, it's doing a great job at breaking down any dirt, debris, whatever I got going on. It's doing great. Hey, G. And I like to just kind of like work a cleanser into my skin for about 90 seconds or so. That's like a pretty good rule of thumb, especially like, you know, obviously when it's different, right? Like if this was a nighttime routine, it would be a little bit different because then I would say to you guys, okay, we have to really work this into the skin for a little bit longer. But since this is just me waking up in the morning, I'm not going crazy with like over exfoliating and over cleansing, if you will. So now I'm gonna just like rinse this off. I'm using my face halo, which is partly owned and founded by Chloe Morello, one of my really good friends. And you can see like I thought I had all my makeup off last night, but apparently I didn't because I'm still getting some mascara off. Hey Paul, hey Abigail, thank you so much for following. And a good rule of thumb when it comes to cleansing is, you know, I like to use one side for like the makeup side and then one side for when my skin, like a double cleanse, because we are going to be doing a double cleanse today. Just going to rinse it out and we're going to do just one more pass through, just to be on the safe side. My sister is actually the one that introduced me to Paula's Choice. I really, 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 really love their stuff. And I like that their skincare isn't filled with a bunch of fragrance and things like that. Like, I really appreciate the simplicity of the brand and how easy it is to use. The packaging itself is so great because it just tells you like, yo, this is for normal to dry skin. It's a silky lotion that gently removes makeups and impurities, and it also replenishes the skin's protective barrier. So you're not stripping your face while using this product. And if you guys aren't, you know, let's just say you're not really sure if you want to purchase anything while I'm live, that's okay because I will have all of these products saved under my skincare tab on my Amazon storefront. So don't be worried. This live stream will also still be here. I don't delete them. So even if you're like, oh, I really want to watch this, but I have to go, you know, yeah, you're right. It does tell you the steps. Step 1, cleanse. So that's really, really easy for people that are new to skincare and don't really know what order in which they want to do their skincare with. So, like I said, if you are someone that wants to follow along, this video will still be here and you'll be able to purchase from my Amazon storefront. All of these products are under my skincare tab. And if you do purchase from the live, thank you in advance because I do receive a commission and that definitely helps me out as a creator, so I really appreciate it. So now let's move on to exfoliating. So during the day, I don't really like to do any sort of chemical exfoliating during the day. That includes AHAs, BHAs, glycolic acid, lactic acid, any of those things. I prefer to use them at night. The reason being is because, number one, if you use a chemical exfoliant and you go outside and you don't have sunscreen on, you're going to potentially open up your skin to being sunburned and damaging your skin and getting sunspots, age spots, wrinkles, etc. So that's why a good rule of thumb, and of course, if you do use a chemical exfoliant during the day, that's fine. You just want to make sure you're following it up with a great SPF. But a good rule of thumb is to use your chemical exfoliants at night. And that way, you're also, your skin, I believe, and I might be saying this wrong, but your skin cell turnover, it works harder at night. So all of the products you use at night for your skin are gonna just like penetrate into the skin even better. So let's talk about the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. Now this microfoliant is very similar to like a rice exfoliant, to you know, sometimes they have those beads that dissolve. That's what that is similar to. And this is so gentle that you can use it daily. However, you do run the risk of over exfoliating. Now this product, this is the travel size product. I am currently, the one I have linked is the travel size, which is $16, which is what I personally recommend you guys buy or try out, because you know, this is a big bottle and it's gonna last you a very long time. So I honestly don't even think you guys need this big of a bottle. I think the travel size version for $16 is a way better route to go. And this has almost 5 stars with almost 7,000 reviews. So you know that this product is poppin'. So let's say you're someone that's like, oh, I'm afraid to use chemical exfoliants or retinols, retinoids, whatever it may be. I get it. I totally get it. Also, if you're pregnant, right, you can't use retinols and certain chemical exfoliants. So this is a great, great alternative to that. And the way that you do this is you're gonna pour it out and it's gonna come out like a finely milled powder. You see that? And what you wanna do is add water droplets to it to get it lathered up. And now we're gonna go in and start lathering this all over the face. And the cool part about this is that you don't need to press hard. You know, that's literally what the rice enzymes are there for. They're there to chemically, or they're there to physically exfoliate. Now, you might be asking, you know, what's the difference between chemical exfoliation and physical exfoliation? Now, with physical exfoliation, that is gonna be dermaplaning, rice, what I'm using right now, like a rice enzyme, you know, those micro beads, a lot of them dissolve. So that's basically what a physical exfoliant is. A chemical exfoliant penetrates the skin deeper, so it's on a deeper level, and it works quicker to turn over your cell reproductive, like your rejuvenation of your cells. So let's go ahead and wipe this off now. And I also do not personally recommend using a chemical exfoliant and a physical exfoliant in the same day. If you're gonna do a physical exfoliant, I highly recommend waiting 2 to 3 days, even 4 days, before you go in and use any sort of a chemical exfoliant, because then you run the risk of over exfoliating, and that's never good, you know? So we're just gonna make sure we got all of our beads off. That's the biggest step here. Just using our reusable face halo, which was co-founded by my friend Chloe Morello. Absolutely love her. She's a gem. Thank you so much for following, Katie. And I'm just gonna do one quick pass through and make sure we got all of these balls off our face, the rice balls, the rice enzymes. All right, we're good. We are good. Good as gold. And if any of you guys have any questions about, you know, the chemical exfoliants, anything along those lines, let me know. You know, I'm here, I'm in the chat, and if after this live is over, let's say you're watching this, let me know. You can always send me a DM on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, and on YouTube, and on Amazon Live. So I'm just gonna use a little towel here to dry off my face, and also just reiterate the fact that I don't have any of those rice enzymes. I mean, I keep calling it a rice enzyme. Yes, it is rice. Cool. It's a rice-based powder. I knew it was rice, but like sometimes, you know, you second guess yourself. You're like, wait a second. So now your skin should be feeling super soft, and it should not be feeling tight. If your skin feels tight after you exfoliate, chances are you're using a cleanser that might not agree with you, because there's a very good possibility that it's stripping down your skin. Your skin should not feel tight after you are exfoliating, after you're cleansing, after any of your skincare prep. So now let's move on to our under eye patches. So as I'm getting older, you guys know I'm going to be turning 30 on December 14th. And as I'm getting older, one thing that I am noticing is my under eyes don't bounce back as quickly as they used to. I'm very, very self-conscious of, and you guys might look at me and be like, what is she talking about? But you know, my job is partly staring at my face all day long. So I can sit here and really poke out and point out some things that I'm not, you know, too fond of. And that's why we're going to be using the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. The one that I have linked is actually a pack of 5 for $25, and this has almost 5 stars with 1,900 reviews. So you know that this is a good one. It has aloe leaf extract and calendula oil. And the cool part of this is that it looks very luxurious because it has like gold in it. So let's pull out these patches. This is how it comes, and it's very easy to actually separate. Sometimes you get an under eye mask, a face mask, and you're like, oh my God, this is impossible to put on. Like how does this work? And this is very relatively easy. So I'm gonna use these just like this, and we're gonna wanna wait about, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you have time for is best. And I never bring it too close to my under eye. You see how I have like a little bit of space there? You want to be careful with bringing under eye patches too close to your eyelashes, because that can also create some milia in the area. And if you don't know what milia is, it's tiny, tiny, tiny bumps, that form under your eyes and around your eyes, because your skin there is so thin, it gets a lot, it's easier for your pores to get clogged. And that's generally what milia is. So we're just gonna let this guy kind of simmer while we're here. And if you guys have any questions, and also like, just so you guys know, this ice roller is still really cold. I started this live at like 8:50, I want to say, and it's now 9:15 Pacific, and it's still frozen. So we can even use this and go over the eye patches. That's like a luxurious kind of feeling. I love this ice roller. It's also really good like if you're sore. Like I get like kinks in my neck all the time, so I really like to use this on my neck, on your back, your knees, literally wherever you have pain and wherever you want to have some like depuffing. So the under eye patches are highlighted right now, and then I'm just gonna go back and highlight this ice roller for you guys. And we're just gonna ice roll it out. And going over this with using the ice roller to go over the eye patches is like, feels like a spa. Like it's so nice, it's cooling, and you feel it through, It's not too thick of an under eye patch where you're not gonna feel it. And when you ice roll, you always, like anytime you're doing anything to your face, whether it be ice rolling, gua sha, you always want to roll out from your nose, because that's the lymphatic drainage. So anytime you're ice rolling, you can go up, like I like to go up and down for my forehead, but honestly, you really want to go side to side. That's like a lot of what I've learned with gua sha. I really love this for my TMJ. I know I mentioned that before, but it's great. Oh. And you can also kind of like snatch snatch your chin and your jawline as well. And we're gonna do some gua sha, so I will also teach you guys how we do that. And everything I've learned from gua sha has come from Japanese culture. Tacha, the owner, Vicky Sai, has taught me so much about it. Just want to give a shout out to that. God, this is like literally like a spa. Where is everybody watching from? I'm always so curious. New York, LA, a different country. This ice roller is like the best thing in the world. So yeah, if you guys do want to purchase any of the products that I'm talking about in the live, they are linked below and they should be highlighted in a pinkish reddish color. And basically, I will receive a commission if you do purchase from the live or from my Amazon storefront, so thank you in advance. Ooh, from Pennsylvania. I must have been grinding my teeth very, very heavily last night. What's your favorite product that you've used so far? Honestly, the ice roller. Like, I'm so obsessed with this just because it has so many multiple uses, like migraines, TMJ pain, joint pain, depuffing. Even if you just need to like if you have to get up early, let's say, and you're like, oh my God, I can't wake up. An ice roller is like better than a cup of coffee, I'm telling you right now. And also, if I had to say another product, it's definitely this Paula's Choice cleanser, the Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. And the reason that being is just because I love the way it feels after I love the way it feels after I cleanse my face. It's not stripped, it's not tight, it feels hydrated. Luis! Yay, I'm so happy you're here, Luis. I haven't talked to you in so long, it feels like. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we are ice rolling it up. And one more time about this ice roller, and then we're gonna move on. Sorry, I feel like I've just been talking about this ice roller for 30 minutes. This is on sale. It's 20% off, and it is $15. So definitely take advantage of this. It feels so good on my TMJ. I can't stop because I must have been grinding my teeth so bad last night. All right, let's move on now. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna take off our under eye patches, and for those that are just joining, these are the under eye patches from Wander Beauty. I love them. They're super luxurious, and this comes in a pack of, I believe, 5 or 6. I'm not 100% sure. It's $25, and it has almost 5 stars. Brianna, hello. I sent you a gift to Riley's P.O. box over the weekend. Riley, you gotta go to the P.O. box. Let me tell him. Riley?
Yeah.
Can you come in?
I'm going after a set.
Okay. Momos, do you want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi, Mommy Kayo? Say hello. Who's my skincare boy? Who's my skincare boy? Oh, we got the puppernutters coming in. We got the puppernutters.
They're really good for skincare.
No, they're not good for skincare. We are fostering puppies. Oh, you have Scotch out too?
Everybody's out.
Henny!
Oh, it's getting June.
Monkey Chicken is here.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my God, look at these two. We're fostering 3 puppies. They almost all of them have homes except for this little boy.
And he's the coolest one. Who wants Jack?
Yeah, if anybody's interested, California Doodle Rescues.
Can you link Jack?
No, I can't link Jack.
Cyber Monday, free shipping on Jack.
So you see how, like, I wish I had a before and after to show you guys, but if you go back, like, after this stream is posted, if you go back and look, like, my under eyes are so much less puffy now. So now we're gonna go in and use a serum. This is from Dermalogica. This is the Circular Hydration Serum. And I really like this serum because it's adding hydration and moisture back into your skin. So let's say you are using some sort of like cleanser that you feel like is stripping your skin. This is gonna be great to add moisture and also do our gua sha. So this is long-lasting hydration, and basically the best way to apply this is right after you have cleansed your face, right after you use any sort of a mask. Hi, Momos. Are you gonna sit in here while I do my skincare? You're such a good boy. So we have a dropper's worth. I wouldn't say you necessarily need that much, but you really wanna make sure your skin is super slippery when you're doing gua sha. And again, a lot of my techniques I've learned from the Japanese culture. I've learned from Vicky Sai, from Tatcha. So shout out to Vicky, the owner of Tatcha. And this is from Dermalogica. This product is a little bit pricey. It is $60. However, I do think it's an amazing hydration serum. I'm gonna add just even a little bit more so we have extra slip, because my skin is like super dehydrated because of the heat. You know, we now have heat on in the house. And also, can I just say, like, what is going on? We have like a frost advisory in LA. It's insane. All right, 1 second. I gotta go grab my gua sha. I thought I had it in here, but I don't. 1 second. Hey, buddy. All right, I'm back. Sorry. So you always want to make sure like your gua sha is clean. So I'm just rinsing it off right now. And also I'm gonna have to add even more of this because my skin is just drinking it up, dude. I didn't even know how dehydrated my skin was. That's what happens, you know, when you have heat on in the winter. What are you looking for? Oh, God. All right, so let's go. When we gua sha, this gua sha comes in multiple different colors. The one I have highlighted is green. It's 20% off and it's $7, y'all. And it is the best way to really drain your lymphatic system and get rid of any sort of, you know, just fluid you have in your face. So like I said, oh, I need even more of this serum. Wow. Wow. A girl is dry. Exactly. Less humidity in the air. So when we gua sha, we go like this. And I like to do a little shake. Like so. And then eventually we push it down. But I don't have oil on my neck right now, so I don't want to do that, or a serum rather. But you see how easy it's slipping? That's what you want it to be. And as soon as you feel like you don't have the slippage anymore, add more serum. Like, I don't care if you're lathered in serum. You're gonna damage your skin's barrier if you don't have enough serum for it to have a nice slip. So I guess we should start. I always get excited to do my chin because that's where you see the most results. But let's do this the proper way. So you always want to start with your forehead and go down, right? So you take the side of your gua sha and you just start to go like that. And you should feel some like crunchies too. You don't want to press too hard because then you're going to bruise your skin. Okay, we just want to press firm enough that we're draining, but also not bruising. Feels so good on my eyebrow. No, it does not rub out Botox. There's a lot you have, like, there's actually a lot of myths when it comes to Botox, and honestly, like, even the FDA, like, there's still so much we don't know about Botox. I mean, I get it, but no, that's not a dumb question at all. So then now, like, there's a few ways you could do this. You can kind of gua sha this way. Because my sinuses are so effed up, I like to use a lot of pressure with this right here. Yes, I've had Botox, so if you guys have any questions on it, I have to add even more serum. Can you guys believe this? I can't get over how dry my skin is. I'm just taking whatever's left and rubbing it on my elbows. So yeah, you could do this and kind of like chisel out the contours. You can also do, oh, that feels so good. You guys don't even understand. My sinuses have been so effed up since I got my sinus surgery. So this feels really good to relieve some of that pressure right here. Oh my God. If you have a cold too, this is an amazing technique to drain out any sort of fluids that you have. So the difference between Botox and filler, Botox freezes your face from moving. Like, look, see how I can't? Like, I can't. Filler adds volume to an area. Let's do this side. Filler, I don't fool around with as much. I prefer Botox. I've had a lot of complications with filler, and if you've been following me for a long time, then you already know this. Just guashing. You can kind of see, like, my cheekbones are a little bit more prominent. I know it's hard to tell, and you're not going to see a result like that as quickly as possible. Gua sha is more of a thing that you will see over time. And, oh God, it feels freaking incredible. Incredible. You could tell that I have I have more pressure on this side. They had to do more of the work on my sinuses on this side. So, all right, and then we have our chin, which you guys pretty much saw me do in the beginning. But you basically want to work down from your forehead. You don't really want to just like go in and start with your chin like I did. I just get so excited because for me, the place that I always see the most is the chin. Is gua sha. They really are therapeutic. Like, this is gonna put me to fucking sleep. Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on these. Whoops. And then, like I said, I don't have serum on my neck, so I'm going to quickly just like put it there. So that way we can finish off this gua sha. So now you take it like this, right like behind your ear, like right here. And you just drag it down. Drag it down your lymphs. Drag it down. Hey Moji, what's going on, buddy? So, our gua sha is done. Our gua sha is gua shad. Now, I should have, the next step in our routine, I honestly should have done this after we had the eye patches on, but I totally forgot about this. This is the Dermalogica Multi-Active Toner. It's a refreshing, hydrating mist. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't, like, make sense. Luis. Okay. So it doesn't matter, like, you can use this throughout the day, you can use this at the end. It doesn't really matter. Personally, I like to use this after I have washed my face, kind of like set the tone, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go in and spray. This is from Dermalogica. I love it because it's super refreshing, super hydrating, and it acts as a toner, but also acts as a refreshing mist if you need it. This is $39, and it's highlighted right below this live. If you do purchase, I receive a commission, so thank you in advance. And it has over 2,300 reviews and almost 5 stars. So we know that this product is popping when it looks like that, you know? Do you have any exciting makeup or skincare events coming up? Actually, I got invited to a brand trip for a skincare event in January, so that is exciting. It's going to be in the middle of January, and then I have a makeup event tomorrow with Benefit that I'm excited about. And then the rest of this week, we are just kind of like having people that want to adopt the dogs that we're fostering. We're just having people come and like doing adoption meetings. Our first meeting didn't really, like, there was one person that adopted, but it wasn't any of the 3 that I have. But I gotta tell you, like, it's been really, really frustrating, like, the way that people are when it comes to, like, rescuing a dog. You would think they're, like, picking out a Chanel handbag. They're like, oh, I don't like that color. I don't like that. And I'm just like, it's a living, breathing animal. And whatever color it is right now is going to change because they're 9 weeks old. So, you know, it's been tough because it's been dealing with a lot of people that obviously aren't very new to rescuing. And all I can say is if you are someone that wants to rescue, please be patient and do your research. You know what I mean? And when it comes to rescuing, we really don't know much about the dog's history, right? Like when I rescued Mo, my Chihuahua, I had no idea that he had a diaphragmatic hernia, and I had to spend thousands of dollars to get a surgery for him. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when you rescue, you do need to be, and when you adopt, when you go to even to a breeder, you do need to be prepared for the financial burdens that come with having an animal. You know, they are living and breathing and they are your responsibility. So I just want to really reiterate the fact that it's really important to do your research on any sort of a dog that you are considering adopting. But also have patience for the people at the rescues because they're trying their best, and a lot of rescues don't even make money. It's all like out of their own pockets. So just be patient and kind, and also know that if you do rescue or adopt a dog, that whatever color it is as a puppy, it will change. They will not be the same color. So I actually think I'm going to do some sort of a TikTok video on how it's been fostering and just like some of the expectations. And you know, even with the holidays around the corner, it's like a lot of people get puppies for the holidays, and then these puppies grow up and they get big and they get older, and they're like, oh, what happened to our cute little puppy? And it's like, well, puppies can't stay puppies forever. So make sure you do your research. That is the most important thing I can emphasize here. Thank you so much, Brianna. I have to blow my nose, guys. Sorry, the sinus surgery is killing me. I have to do my neti rinse. All right, so let's talk about one of my other favorite products, and I literally just got a new piece of it in the mail. It's literally still in the package because I just ran out of my other one. Also, if you've been a long time follower of mine, you know how much I love this product. It has almost, thank you so much, Francesca. So I've been a really big fan of this product for a very long time. It actually made it on one of my end of the year YouTube videos where I talk about, my favorite products of the year. I believe this made it for either my 2020 or my 2019 video. This is one of my favorite products, and I think it's, yeah. Now, this says that it's a mask, but honestly, you use a thin layer and it's a moisturizer. And this will last you such a long time. This is for dry to very dry skin. If you are oily skin, you're not gonna want this. But if you're normal to dry and very dry, you're gonna love this. So what I like the most about this is that it has calming and soothing properties in it that help if you have sensitive skin. So for me, something that I've been diagnosed with recently is perioral dermatitis, which really kind of sucks because they don't know what causes it and you have to go on antibiotics to get rid of it. And I'm having to really, really watch what sort of products I'm putting on my face because I never want to trigger anything. So with Paula's Choice, they're always a safe bet for me because they're not filled with 100 artificial fragrances. Honestly, I don't want my skincare to ever have a fragrance. I don't want it to smell. I don't care about it smelling. I want to be able to use it and not have it irritate my face. That to me is way more important than having a little fragrance in a product, right? So this also helps with the moisture protective barrier, which is great for the months where we have a lot of heat, right? So this is a thick cream, okay? A little bit goes a long way. This might even be too much for me, honestly. But we're gonna rub it in, and it says that it's a treatment mask. However, you can use a thin layer as a moisturizer, and I've been doing this for years. It doesn't break me out. It literally makes my skin look and feel like so smooth, and it makes my skin also look like glass. So this is what we're looking like. Riley's training the dogs. You can hear him in the background. So, not knowing what causing your skin issues is hard. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Skincare should never have fragrance. I agree. Sydney, it's okay. Thank you so much. It's, it's not the worst thing that I could have. Like, I could have way worse of like a skin condition or issue. But, I'm just very grateful that it's pretty tame right now. And I have some antibiotics still. So like if I ever see a breakout happening, I kind of just take an antibiotic. My dermatologist gave me enough for if I were to ever have outbreaks, but also like as a woman, I don't really like being on. I don't really like being on antibiotics, you know what I mean? So I try hard to avoid it, but there's sometimes, there's really nothing you could do. And also, like, it kind of feels like it's poison ivy, like it's so itchy. But I'm like trying to look. I don't think. Right here makes me a little bit questionable. I might be having a breakout, which kind of stinks. But let's finish this off with the True Botanicals. This is the Moisture Lock Glossy Balm. And I love this product. First of all, it's so pretty on the inside. And I love this color. Like, it's not as dark as you would think. It's literally perfect. And it smells great. And it comes in a jar, and like literally I've had this for about a month now, and it lasts so long. And everything about True Botanicals is natural too, which I really like that. And this is our skincare routine. What do you guys think? What's the vibe? What's the tea? Any questions before we go? And like I said, if you are interested in these products, they are listed down below this live. However, if you don't purchase, that's okay because I have all of these products saved under my skincare storefront tab. I do receive a commission if you purchase from the live or from my storefront, so thank you in advance. And our skin is looking great. I'm just nervous if I'm getting a perioral breakout. It's like, you don't want to say, it's like Voldemort. You don't want to say the name. Like, it's like, he who shall not be named. Because it's like, once perioral dermatitis is there, it's like, woof, you got to be on those antibiotics religiously. And it stinks. It really does. Because it's itchy. And it's all around your mouth and your nose. So it's like the worst parts to get breakouts, because they're painful and they're itchy. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, thank you so much for following, Noemi. I actually have a cousin named Noemi. And yeah, so this routine is, I'm going to save this live. So if you want to come back and actually do the routine with me and see, the steps and the products that I use, it will be saved on my Amazon Live. And on my Amazon storefront. So you'll be able to see it and you can go back and watch this video and we can do our skincare together. And any questions that you guys have, you can always send me a DM on Instagram. Send me a message on Twitter, TikTok. Actually, I don't think you can DM me on TikTok because there's some I have to follow you or something. So send me a message on Instagram because I always see those DMs. Thank you so much, Luis. You're the best. Oh, okay. So my drink from Starbucks is a grande chai latte with 2 espresso shots and 2 pumps of vanilla. And honestly, I really, really, really feel like my body is getting used to the caffeine because I'm starting to have headaches on the days where I'm not drinking coffee in the morning. So I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know what I just got into here with all this Starbucks. Shauna, thank you so much. Yeah, I really need a nap. I was up till 1 a.m. with the puppies, and then I got up at 5 to let them out, and then I've been up since 5. So I'm really, really exhausted. And then I was going to go to Soul Cycle tonight, but I actually canceled the class because I don't even think I have the energy to make it there. And I kind of want to do some filming, and I have some meetings I have some Zoom meetings that I have to do. So I'd rather just I'm the type of person where if I'm going to work out, I have to be in the best state of mind. Otherwise, if I go, I know I'm just going to have a shitty workout and I'm going to be frustrated at myself that I can't push myself in the ways that I want to. But I also really need to be careful because so I'm coming up on the 4-week mark with my sinus surgery, but I still am getting vertigo. So I really need to be careful with that, especially on the Soul Cycle bike. I don't want to fall off of it, That would be really terrible. Oh, Luis, you're the best. Luis, I actually got the new Pokemon game. I was thinking about going on Twitch and streaming it maybe later. If I have some time, if I'm just chilling. It's pretty fun, but I find that I get a little bit nervous streaming with Twitch because whenever I play video games, I get really, really tired. And I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I feel like I'm boring to watch because like what the hell do I even say, you know? Because I'm like, all right, gotta catch them all, I guess. Well, guys, I think we are at our time. I gotta get ready for my Zoom call in the next 10 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, again, my username is Nicole Concilio on all my platforms. It's the same on here on Amazon as it is on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Please, if you're not following me, please give me a follow. It helps me out as a creator, and you'll get notified every time I go live. Thank you, Luis. You're such a sweetheart. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I am actually really excited because I'm going to be doing 4 lives in December as well here on Amazon. So make sure you're following along and we'll have a grand old time together. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And this live will be saved. All the products are on my Amazon storefront. Thank you in advance. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.